Hello friends, good afternoon all of you. And let's begin for CIP today. But before starting, let me know only 4 students are there. So what's wrong with this? Is there any other class or something is going on? Okay, they're coming now. So at least out of 15 students, almost only 7 students are connected. So this is not fair at all. So you people, how you're taking it? I think that you're taking it very casually. And see, when we people have time, we have to work hard. Otherwise, see, at the time of interview, at the time of GD, you people are going to face lots of difficulties because you're not taking it seriously. You're not working on it. Hmm? So you know that it is popularly said that when it is the period of the non war or when there is the period of silence, so that time we have to sweat, we have to work hard, we have to be ready, we have to sharpen our tools, sharpen our skills, so that at the time of war we can use those tools and weapons. So right now here your period of let's say not war, because you're just learning and just passing exam is not a big achievement, okay, here. So anyway, these exams are online since your diploma, you people are facing this kind of things, okay? But you know that at actual time will come, you're going to come offline, offline GDs, offline interviews, offline classes are going to be there. So at that time, how you're going to handle all those things? Because if you're not preparing for things, if you're not preparing for different kinds of skills, hard skills, soft skills, so how we are going to face the placements and all those things. So if we are expecting better, and you know that every time we feel that we should get good job, we should have a high package. So if you're expecting high package, it means that you have to prepare yourself in the better way. So you're expecting high package, and on the other hand, you're not able to communicate well. Even you're not able to introduce yourself well. You're not able to tell about projects. You're not able to talk about your experiences, then different courses that you have done, or what skill you have, what knowledge you have. If you're not able to show it to other people, how you can expect that I should get a good job? So for getting best, you should be best first of all, and you're best, but you just need to practice it. Every person is having ability, everyone, but we just need to realize them. And you know that there are people who do not realize their potential. So I myself don't know I can speak English, I can be fluent English, I can do anything. That should be the belief. You have to believe in yourself first, okay? Otherwise people will not believe in you. If you believe in yourself, then other people will believe. And when you believe in yourself, you'll realize that yes, I can do anything, nothing is impossible for me. But we are not feeling like this, okay? We feel that let it be, so we are just passing day after day as it is every day. Maybe we are connecting, these lectures are online, so we are connected, but what we people are doing and how much we are learning, you only people know. Because through assessment, through evaluation, through exams, it can't be checked, okay, how much you know. Because of this online exams, online ISC is there, and everything is, you people can manage everything. So that is not right, that is not fair. You shouldn't expect such things, because if you're looking for better, you just be the best first of all, then you can achieve the better, okay? So still hardly 9 students are connected here, and with 9 students we will try to continue, okay? If you remember in last session what we people have done, we people have finished pronoun there and also some exercise based on pronoun. And as I told you that you people can prepare some oral presentation, you people can choose topics from your area of interest where you people can speak for 2 to 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes also, okay? And we have to focus on oral communication, because just listening is not sufficient, just maybe doing lectures is not sufficient. Somewhere we should get opportunity to express ourselves, we should speak in English, okay? And here we people have a class of very few people, 10 to 15 students are there in our class. So it is a good opportunity to just communicate with our friends in front of our class, because here if we make any mistakes, that's okay, because we learn through mistakes only. And we should not hesitate, because if we make mistakes, then only we can learn. And if we think that if I'm making mistakes, so I will not speak, so in that case you are not going to speak. Or always you think like that, my communication is not good, my grammar is not good, I cannot speak English, I have never spoken English before. So if you're thinking like this, you're not going to speak henceforth also. And problem is there as always. Problem is for speaking only. For listening, there is no problem. You people can listen and you people can understand. For reading, you can read and you can understand. For writing also, we don't have problem. But when it comes up oral communication, that time we are not confident. We are not sure. We think that I cannot speak English. My grammar is weak, and we people don't speak. So that has to be avoided. Okay, so take note of it, and also tell to your friends to join the class. Right now Vinayak Zado, roll number 4, he's connected, but you know that he has not joined with audio. So someone call Vinayak Zado and tell him to either join the class or either leave this class. Okay, so otherwise I'm going to remove him. All right, let it be. Today, we people will go for next part. We'll talk a little bit about adjectives, and after that, let's think that for oral communication, what we people can do. If anyone is prepared for oral communication, we will take it. Otherwise, we'll discuss something else. Okay. So let's start. I will share my screen. You people just let me know if my voice is reaching to you, as well as you people are able to see the screen also. So is it audible, visible?
Yes, sir.
Fine, thank you, Pragati, and let's start today for adjectives. Okay, so first of all, we'll talk about adjectives and what does it mean. Okay, you people have studied adjective for a number of times before also. So adjective is a word. Adjective is a word that describes noun. Okay, describes noun, tells more information about noun. So we get to know, for example, if we would like to talk about noun, particularly, let's say there is a noun like student. Okay, so for student, we understand that something from only student. But if we could attach a number of other words which are describing student, we will get more information about the students. Okay, so here we people will make list of this adjectives which we can use with students. So can you help me here? You will tell me some adjectives that we people can use with student. Okay, for example, I will begin with good student. So you can tell me other words which we people can use for student.
Obedient, sir.
Obedient. Yes, obedient student is there.
Loyal,
Loyal student. Yes, loyal student. Additionally, there are so many words we can use for students, which can be,
Sir, brilliant students.
yes, brilliant student.
Excellent.
Yes,
rude,
rude is there. Yes, if rude is there, arrogant also we can call. If good student is there, bad student is also there. Clever student is there. Hardworking student is there. Honest student is there. Happy student is there. Okay. So mostly we are using good connotations. You can have maybe different words. Okay. So from this you will come to know. So when I want to just talk about and when I know number of adjectives, what happens? Suppose that I would like to write one paragraph about a student. Okay. So it means that at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lines I can write because I know these 10 adjectives and I can describe, I can use, I can talk about student by using all these adjectives. And on the other hand, if I don't know much adjectives, there what happens? I get some limitations. I cannot use, I cannot speak much, I cannot just describe this noun. Okay. So therefore, it is important that we people have to use adjectives to talk about, to describe in our communication. It can be oral communication, it can be written communication. Okay. For these reasons, we people have to know maximum adjectives and their correct use also. Okay. So in this session, in today's presentation, we people will go for, first of all, we studied what is adjective. It describes a noun. And in the following slides, we people will try to see more information about the adjectives, types of adjectives we people are going to see. Okay. So is the next slide visible or not? Is it visible types?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So if you understood what is adjective, let's talk about its types. So first of all, here you people have adjectives of quality. Okay. So why they are called adjective of quality? Because they talk about the quality of noun. So therefore they are called adjectives of quality. For example, big. Okay. So we can say big building, big tree, maybe you can call big ground. Okay. So you can try to attach some nouns with big and try to check how you can use it big. Okay. Then here is tall. So what we can say tall? Tell me some examples of noun with tall. As I can say tall building. So you can say what tall? You can say tall boy, tall tree. Okay. Tall tower, like this. Then you have small. Okay. Small tree, small garden, small village. You can use number of words with small. Here is great. Okay. So you think of great person, great ideas, great thought, great work. You can say number like this. So these are all qualities that we people are using with these adjectives with some other nouns. Then next here, you people have adjectives of quantity. Okay, so what do you understand from quantity? Quantity is somewhat indefinite or something that is not sure. Okay, so when you say much, so you don't know exactly how much. Okay, so much, you can say much time, much amount, much money. Next is enough. You can say enough time, enough money, enough efforts, enough something that you can try to say. All students, all people, all children, few people, few students, whole class, whole atmosphere. So this way people try to use these adjectives with some noun. Then next type is your adjectives of number. So here you can have exact number like 1, 2, 3, 4, 500,000, and this is infinite numbers. Okay. So we all know these numbers are infinite. Okay. So all these numbers will be adjectives of number. For example, you can say 4 cars, 5 pens, 100 books, etc. Then in adjectives of number, you can have subtypes like definite numbers. So definite numbers are similar like 1, 2, 3, 4, and this infinite number series that you can use it. Then here are ordinal numbers. Cardinals are 1 to infinite. Ordinals are here, it can be rank or position. For example, first class, second place, third rank, etc. Okay. So again, here you can have fourth, fifth, ninth. Okay, like this. Then again, here you people have indefinite numbers. So indefinite numbers are not exact numbers, like 1, 2, 3, they're exact numbers. But if you think of these numbers, all, many, few, several. Okay, here also you can find few and all, but they're indefinite. And here they're definite, here they are indefinite. You don't know exactly how much. By all, it doesn't mean how. Few, you don't know how. Okay, like this. Then here it is a distributive number. So when you are just referring to number with each, for example, each student got the prize. So each student, so that is talking about every student, either of them. Okay, either of them means all of them. Okay, it is not either or, neither nor. If it is either or, neither nor, that becomes conjunction. But we are talking here what? We are talking about here adjectives. Then next here, every student was present, neither was absent, something like that you people can use. Then next type is here demonstrative adjective. So demonstration means what? Demonstration means to show. Okay, and to show, to point out, what do people use? We people use these, this, that, these, those. While learning pronoun, we people have studied this, that, these, those. They are pronoun also, and they are adjective also. How? With one example, we people can talk about it. For example, if I say this is my car, in this case you'll come to know this is used here, and this is here pronoun or adjective. You reply me. This is adjective or pronoun. Just try to tell me. In second sentence, this is here. So is it adjective or pronoun? Or you are not able to identify it? It is simple. This here describing car. Car is noun, okay? So in first case, it is pronoun. In second example, it is adjective. Yes, Amrita, that's right. Okay, fine. So that was demonstrative pronouns. Again, we people have already discussed, so we'll not go deep in this, that, these, those. Simply you can find more examples. Then next is possessive adjectives. Even this is also we people have discussed in previous while learning pronouns. We people have discussed this also. You can say my car. Already here I have given example. When you say my car, my is adjective here, okay? Because it is talking about car. It is giving more information about car. So it is describing car. Okay. So my car, my home, my house, my class, my friend, my college, my village. You can say number of things. Same with his, her, your, their, are. Okay, it's, theirs, etc. You people can use it, and that becomes possessive adjectives. So there are other types also, but here we people are going to discuss these much types. Okay, so is it clear? Any questions about types? Any questions? Should we go to next slide here? Just reply, let me know if you are attentive or not. So again, Mallar and Pragati, they are connected, but they have not joined with audio. So someone call Mallar, someone call Pragati and tell them to join with audio. What happened? I don't know. Students are not enthusiastic. They seems tired. Are you tired a lot today? Even not yes or no also. Okay, is the next slide visible? 3 forms of degree.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So all we people have studied when we people are thinking of adjectives. So with adjectives, there are three forms of degree or degrees of comparison that we people uh, use, that we people study. Okay, so here also you people are able to see these three forms of adjectives that are in front of you. So in positive degree, in comparative degree, and in superlative degree. So here given examples are like this: tall, taller, tallest; small, smaller, smallest; big, bigger, biggest; hard, harder, hardest; easy, easier, easiest. Now here more honest is there, but for honest we don't call honest or honestest, but it takes more honest and most honest. Here you people have industrious, more industrious, most industrious. So what is meaning of industrious? Do you know meaning of industrious means what? Will tell me meaning of industrious. Or you don't know? You just check in dictionary if you don't know and tell me. What is meaning of industrious?
So it means hardworking.
Yes, exactly. That's right, Rajeshwari. It means hardworking. It is not related with industry, okay? Industrial is different and industrious is different. So industrial means which is related to industry, and industrious means someone who is working very hard. That is industrious. So now let's make a list of these kind of three forms of adjective. You can help me here. Tell me three forms, other examples. We'll take here fast. So what we have: faster, fastest.
Sir, large.
Okay, we'll take large. Large, what is it? Large, larger, largest. Hmm.
Great.
Yes. Great, greater, greatest. Then slow, slower, slowest. Hmm. Help me. We'll make list that how much we know. Only four we know. Together at least 10 students, 10 people we are, only four. Okay, in chat box here it is long, longer, longest. Then it is high, higher, highest. Hmm? Can you think of good, good, better, best? Close, closer,
Close.
closest. Can you think of bad, worst? Yes, Amruta, we have brave. We can have braver, bravest. Okay. We can have short, yes. Shorter, shortest. Hmm. Can you think of safe? What are three forms of safe? Safer, safest. Okay. Yes, near, nearer, nearest, kind, kinder, kindest. Hmm. Can you think of clever? clever, cleverer, cleverest. Poor, poorer, poorest. What is proud? Divya, tell me, proud, it is, what are three forms of proud? You just tell me, proud, it is more proud, more proud, or we can take strange.
Stranger, strangest.
Stranger, strangest. Okay, so what is proud, Divya? You just try to find it out and tell me. We are not able to think. Okay, that is not that much. At least one person should be able to tell 50 100 words, adjectives you should be ready with. Here you're not able to find it out. Okay, so it means that we have low vocabulary. Our vocabulary is not that much strong. Okay, let it be. Right now you may not be able to find it out. Okay, but you people can just try to search, uh, go online, use Google, use YouTube, or if you have any book, make use of that book and try to find out a long list of three forms of adjectives which will help you to just use vocabulary uh, accurately. Okay, so there are so many, like we are just talking about here. Yes, there are some like beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful, then difficult, more difficult, most difficult, and maybe there are so many. So right now we will close it here, but you just continue. Okay, remember, you have to continue the list. You have to mention it in your notebook. So at least maximum, how many you can find out, try to find out maximum, so that it will be useful. So here we will go to the next slide now. Okay, so let's go to the next slide. So on next slide, you'll come to know here you people are getting one adjective, that is late. Okay, and it can be used in comparative and in superlative. It can be used in two ways. For example, it can be later and latest. Okay, so later and latest, they are related with what? They're related with time. And there is another latter and a last. Here it is used for place, or it can be used for position also. Okay, so you just be clear with whether it is late, later, latest, or late, latter, last. Based on this, you people are going to have some questions ahead. So let me know, is it clear, or any questions about late, later, latest, and latter, last? So here you have some exercise based on that. Sheila is that dash than expected. So tell me what you are going to choose: latest, later, or late.
Late.
Okay, if it is late, or later also. Mallar, what is it? Later, later, or it can be both. So think here. What is your? It is than here. It can't be both. It can't be both. It is going to be one. Okay, it can't be both, because than is used, so from that we come to know there is comparison or comparative degrees. Okay, so we need to use comparative form. We can't use the positive form. So late we cannot use. Okay, late we cannot use. Why? Because this is in Positive degree, here we are expecting comparative degree. So here we should use, or that should be right, that later. Okay, this is going to be right, not late. So Sheila is later than expected because there is comparison, and so therefore we need to use comparative form, that is later, and late we people cannot use here. Okay, is it clear? So right answer is later. Then next one is here, that says this is the dash news, late, latest, or later.
Latest news.
Yes, here we are all right to think of this because here article the is used. It means the indicates here we need to use superlative degree. So out of that we need to choose superlative form. Late is positive, later is comparative, and latest is superlative. So this is the latest news. So latest is going to be right. Everyone is right here this time. Latest is the right answer. Then next is I was the dash person in the row, late, last, or latter. That is simple. That is not confusing at all.
Last
Okay.
person.
Yes, Rajeshwari, that's right. Amrita, Divya, that's right. Here you're talking about now place or position, and here you are going for this last. Okay. Late is not right here. Latter is not right here. I was the last person in the row. Okay. Then next one is here. It says theirs is the dash house in the street. Late, last, or latter. This is also simple.
Last.
Okay. Yes, that's right. That's right. All of you are right that here it is referring to the house. So for house, last will be the right option. Okay. Theirs is the last house in the street. And so therefore that's the right answer. If you check, last is right answer. Okay, here we are now and with another adjective, that is old, and you'll come to know old is also used with two ways in comparative and two ways in superlative. For example, old, older, oldest, that we people all know, and it can be elder and eldest. Old, elder, eldest also can be used. So difference between two, when you people want to talk about the age, so that time you people are going to use old and older and oldest. And if you're going to talk about relationships, so that time it becomes elder and eldest. Okay, so this difference people have to remember, understand. Okay, so based on this adjective also you are going to have some exercise. So are you clear with older, elder, oldest, eldest? If it is clear, see this exercise. It says Kala is my dash sister. Older sister or elder sister?
Elder.
It's elder sister. Okay, all of you are right. It's elder sister because here we are talking about age or relationship. Here sister, so sister is relationship. Okay, so therefore it is going to be Kala is my elder sister. So right answer is elder. Then next question is there in front of you, that says Nikhil is my dash son. Oldest son or eldest son?
Eldest.
Here also you people have to think of that son, which is eldest son. We don't call it oldest son. Okay, so if you're going to say Nikhil is my oldest son, in that case its meaning is going to be changed, like Nikhil is of 90, 90 plus 95 age. So that will be the meaning of, if you are going to say Nikhil is my oldest son, so that is referring to age. But here we are not referring to age, we are referring here to relationship, okay? And that is Nikhil is my eldest son. So correct answer is eldest. Then next, Sachin is the dash boy among the students, oldest or eldest? What is it? This time also eldest? Or it is oldest? Okay, Divya, let's think whether it is oldest or eldest. What do you think? Let's think about what is this noun here? That is a boy. So are we talking here about any relationship or we are referring here to age? So here there is no relationship, okay? So here we are not going for eldest, but you're going to talk Sachin is the oldest boy among the students, okay? So therefore oldest is going to be suitable here. That's right. So you can check the answer. That is oldest boy. Okay, then let's go to the next question is there that says this is the dash building in our area.
Oldest building in our area.
Yes, here also all you people have to ensure here we are talking about what? Here we are talking about building, okay? And that is not a relationship. So here we can't go for eldest building. We never say eldest building, but it is oldest building, okay? So therefore oldest is right answer. Okay, so these were the few questions, that were the few exercise based on these some of the adjectives. Now here you people can see correct use of adjectives, and for this the people are going to find it out what is correction that we people need to do in this sentence. Mr. Pandit is the most industrious and noblest member of the staff. So how you are going to make it correct? Or do you think this is right one? If you read the sentence, apparently it seems right, okay? Don't find any mistake there. So yeah, we have to think in terms of adjectives, okay? We have to find out the mistakes, errors in terms of adjectives. So Mr. Pandit is most industrious and noblest member of the staff. Which are adjectives here? You'll come to know most industrious is an adjective. Noblest is an adjective. Okay. So what is wrong with these two adjectives? They're right, but their place is incorrect. Okay, their position is not right. So what is wrong with the position? We have to use first of all those which are taking er and est. So its place should be number one, and it should be second one. So you can replace it here, and you can take noblest in the beginning. So correct sentence will be what? What will be correct sentence?
Mr. Pandit is the noblest and most industrious member of the staff.
Yes, exactly. This way we are just changing the place and position. Mr. Pandit is the noblest and most industrious member of the staff. That became the right. So correct sentence is here. You can check it. Then next is who is tallest? He or she? What is wrong with this? In terms of adjective, it is there is an error. How to correct it? What should be there? Which is adjective in this sentence? Tallest is adjective. So just check, think, and make it correct.
Sir,
Okay.
taller.
Yes, that's right, Divya. Okay. Why? Because you know here only two person, he and she. So there are only two persons, two elements, two objects, and between two there is never superlative degree. Okay. When the comparison is between two things, there is never superlative degree, but here which form is used? Superlative form is used. Tallest is superlative form. So we can't use tallest here because comparison is between he and she only. So therefore, it should be comparative form. So comparative form is taller. So correct is going to be who is taller? He or she, like this. Okay. So here it became right that who is taller? He or she. Then next is very simple. It says it is more cooler today than yesterday. So what do you think, where there is an error and how to correct it? I think that it is quite obvious, it is quite clear. You just need to read carefully and you will understand it easily. So what is adjective in this sentence? We come from more cooler is this sentence. Okay. So cooler itself in which form? Cooler is in which comparison of degree? Positive, comparative, or superlative?
Comparative.
So now think, do we need to use more here? Because already cooler is here. Okay. So don't you think more is not required here? Because we can use your ER form. If it is we can't use ER, in that case we use more and most. Okay. So here it is not required. Okay. It is cooler today than yesterday. That becomes right. Okay. So here you can find it out. The correct use is it is cooler today than yesterday. So that became right. Then let's see the next sentence is here. I prefer tea than coffee. So what do you think? Is it right? Apparently you'll read the sentence right, but that's not right. Okay. Then you people have to think here. This is not right here. So what do people have to use? Dan is incorrect here. What do we use?
Or
In fact, we cannot use or here because here or means both things, tea and coffee, but here only one thing is there. It is not both things. Okay. So therefore, instead of or, it will be two. So it is always used to. I prefer tea to coffee, not than. Okay. So this than is replaced with to. So there are certain words that senior to, junior to, prefer to. So that you people have to think. So similar example that you can find next one is that I'm junior than you. So here also same thing. Instead of than, what you people have to use here?
Two.
Yes, here also you have to use to. I'm junior to you, I'm senior to you. These things will be going to be right here. Okay. So correct way is I'm junior to you. Okay. So here we will stop today. I wanted to say if anyone is going to have oral presentation today, because last time I have told you last 10 to 15 minutes we people need to spend in some oral communication activities. So let me know if anyone is prepared and is going to talk about something. Have you chosen any topic or do you want to speak on something? Only 8 students are here. So let me ask individually, is it?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, I had prepared something, but I'm traveling somewhere, so I can't speak with you, the audience, because I have some network problem. I'll continue with next lecture for sure.
Okay. Anyone else apart from Mallar? Is there anyone who is prepared? For 2 to 3 minutes, we have to speak for 2 to 3 minutes. So I'm taking, because if I have to take like this, I can take hours and hours. There is no issue. But important is that we have to ensure that with these things we are able to develop our oral communication also. And for that, we people are spending last 10 to 15 minutes, so that we are speaking also. You should feel, you should get confidence also that yes, I can speak also. So last time I think that 2 3 people said yes, we will prepare. So is there anyone who can speak? Or it should be on the spot also. You should not expect like this, because we are not going to speak it for 1 hour. We are going to speak for 3 minutes, 2 minutes, maximum 5 minutes. So that much is quite obvious, because so far we people have studied so many things. So you can talk about nature, pollution, environment, technology, computers, mobiles, TV, fridge, washing machine, whatnot, aeroplanes, depending upon your area of interest, you people have to speak. Okay, again, right now only 6 students I can see. So if the activities are there, students are running away. Okay, it should not happen. So Amruta, are you prepared? I will ask individually everyone.
No, sir, not yet.
Okay, so just ensure next time you're coming with something else. Vinayak, is there anything that you can share? Is it audible, Vinayak? Divya?
No, sir.
Okay. Nupur?
Not prepared, sir.
Rajeshwari?
Not prepared, sir.
Okay, fine. This time it is okay, but remember last time I have told you, and even this time you are not prepared. So at least next time you should prepare. I think that next session we people have on Saturday. Okay. So up to Saturday, right now you write down somewhere, make note of this somewhere, that in next session I have to speak it for 2 minutes, 3 minutes. It can be anything. Okay. It can be, I have told you, it can be about a book, it can be about a movie, it can be about any person, personality, any role model, any idol, anyone. It can be anything. It can be a video that you watched, it can be inspirational, it can be motivational, it can be speech, it can be anything. But you are preparing it for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and you are going to talk it, and that has going to become compulsory. Okay, next time nobody should give me excuse, sir, I am not prepared, or I'm here and I'm there, and no reason, no reason, I don't want. Because speaking for 2 to 3 minutes, that is, I think, that students activity for fifth standard, and we are here for engineering degree. Okay, so we should not give excuse, we should not run away. Rather than, you people be bold enough, and if you start from today onwards, then only you people will feel confident to talk in interviews, to talk in GDs, and maybe in other activities you people can participate. Okay, so take note of it. Anyway, we people will stop. There is some exercise based on adjective that we'll try to cover in next session. And in next session, everyone, those who are present, only 6 are present. Okay, and those 6 will speak next time. I don't know those who are not here, I'm not sure about them, but all 6 who are present here today will speak next time. And we will spend half an hour in exercise and half an hour in presentation, like this. Okay, so with this note, we will stop here. Let me take attendance and then we'll close it. So why students are not joining? You just try to ask your friends, those who are close to you, because only 6 students are connected. You just ask them and tell me. It is not personally their view, but what they're expecting. They feel that that is not appropriate, they are not getting anything, they are not learning anything, they're maybe it is not effective. If any suggestions are there, I'm expecting suggestions also. You can suggest me, sir, you are taking that is not useful, we are expecting something else. I will change it, I will modify. I will take from your suggestions also. If you're telling something, this activity can be done, we will take that activity also. So take feedback from your friends also and ask them to join. Tell them also that it is important to improve our oral communication, because we belong from computer science. Okay, we are going to work in software industry, and their communication is always prepared. You are not from civil or mechanical, where communication may be neglected. Okay, even in case of civil and maybe mechanical students are also doing their communication better, but we are from CSC, so we have to ensure that we are not poor in communication. So take note of it. Ask your friends also to join these sessions. So roll number 1, 2, 3 is not there. 4, 5, 6 is not there. 7 is not there. 8 is not there. 9 is not there. 10 is not there. 11, 12, 13 absent, 14 absent, and 15 absent. Okay. So with this note, we'll stop here. Should I end this meeting here? Should I
Yes.
end this meeting for all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so thank you for joining today, and do join for the next session also.
Thank you.